What it do? What it do? This your boy Hen checking in. It's a celebration. The New York Knicks are the champions. Y'all can see got the John Starks on. It finna go down, man. For real. Y'all stay tuned, man. Let's get it.
My brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and you want me. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint and dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What's going on? What's going on? This your boy Hen checking in. It's a celebration. Like I said, y'all seen at the beginning on the intro, the New York Knicks are the champions. We finna celebrate the Knicks. This episode, we finna talk about the top 3 most important New York Knicks players of all time. This episode 87 to the Pull Out Game podcast. Y'all already know it, man. Look, man, congratulations to the Knicks. Y'all see I got the Starks on and all that. But look, I ain't gonna sit up here and say like I'm a big diehard Knicks fan. The New York Knicks is my favorite team and all that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people doing that. The Young Miami, you know, and they got on who else? Taylor Swift. They were cooking everybody about you ain't no real New York Knicks fan. But like I said, I get to do this though because I'm the biggest jersey head of all time. So the biggest jersey collection. So yeah, I got the right to post the New York Knicks jerseys because I been had them in my collection before they even won this championship that they won with the Brunson and all that, man. So you know what I'm saying? So I been had my jersey collection of the Knicks. So yeah, I get that pass. So I'm representing the Knicks as being a, you know, as an NBA sports head. You know what I'm saying? An NBA fan, a sports fan. So yeah. If I already had them in my collection, why not do a New York Knicks episode? So this episode, we finna pull out the top 3 most popular, most famous, most important Knicks of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot more out there. And then the one y'all probably named that's y'all favorite Knicks player of all time, I probably got that jersey too. 9 times out of 10. Probably 10 times out of 10. Unless you name somebody like, you know, might be the water boy or the 4th string on the bench. I might don't got that jersey. You know, we talk about monumental, legendary players on this episode, on this podcast. So, yeah, but you know, if they legendary, it's probably in the collection already, man. Y'all just ain't seen it yet. But in my opinion, we finna talk about the top 3 most important Knicks players of all time, the Knickerbockers, man. The New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, man. But I want to say about the Knicks too, man. Before we even pull out the first jersey, man. I want to give a big shout out to the Knicks fans, the fan base. I know a lot of teams are they be hated on because not because of the team, because how the fan base act or you know how they carry themselves. But the New York Knicks, they always carry themselves like, I don't know, man. This what I like about the Knicks fan base. Win or lose, and they had a lot of losing seasons, they was still right there. They wasn't going over here, going over there, and wait till they start winning again. Every game, all the losing seasons too, most importantly, they kept their butts in them seats, man. They bought them season ticket. They cried, they hurt, pain, mad, but they stayed there. They stayed down with the team, man. And I want to give an even bigger shout out to Spike Lee, man. Spike Lee should get a ring for how he stayed down, how he got into it with Reggie Miller, Jordan, Scottie Pippen, all these people, man. And he took it and with a grain of salt. And hey, man, he faced the music, man. He like, hey, whatever come my way, if y'all want to fight, y'all want to talk stuff, I'm right here in the front row, man. I'm courtside right here, man. What y'all want to do, man? Because I ain't going nowhere. Win or lose, I'm right here, man. Y'all give Spike Lee a ring, man. That man need a ring. He need to be in a parade. Anything the Knicks going, man. Honestly, me, Spike Lee should get a ring before the players get it. Spike Lee been there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know Spike Lee wouldn't be able to celebrate if it weren't for the players, but y'all gotta understand how long Spike Lee been there, man. I think he said he got his first season tickets in '85, something like that. You know, and I know the Knicks, they didn't become a franchise in '85. They been a franchise before that, but still though, '85 all the way up, that's a long time, man. So I think Spike Lee, whatever the Knicks get, whatever perks they get, whatever they get, to bring that championship back, they deserve it, and Spike Lee deserve it too, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. So Knick organization, in the words of Spike Lee movie, do the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I gotta give a shout out to Spike Lee, all the fans, the fan base of the Knicks, and then y'all peep too. I got the New York Knicks hat too, man. Like, yo, I had to represent for the Knicks, man. But look, like I said, New York Knicks is not my favorite basketball team, but I did root for them boys in the finals, cause like them boys ain't won in so many years. It was time, man. It was time. Now or never. So yeah, shout out to the Knicks, and the boy did that thing, man. But look, man, the top 3 most important Knicks players of all time. And look, man, y'all know, like I said, the football jersey, the baseball jersey, they here. They here. I just want to do this episode for the Knicks, man. Like, the Knicks really deserve the episode, man. Like, top 3, they deserve it, man. Like, these boys been hurting for a ring, man, for a long time. And, they say that New York is the mecca of basketball, man. New York is the mecca of basketball, man, with the Rucker Park at, and it's just the mecca, man. The Madison Square Garden and all the street ball leagues, New York. And now I know they got other street ball leagues too, like Washington and LA and all these places too, but New York, man, that's the mecca. Like, come on, man, this New York, man, and that's a city where they love the Knicks. It's a state where they love the Knicks. Not too much fan of Brooklyn, but even Brooklyn people, residents that stay in Brooklyn, they still bigger fan of the Knicks than they are the Brooklyn Nets. So they let you know what the Knicks doing, man. But we've been getting to the first jersey, man. Dude, like I said, I can say legendary, but you already know that anyway. Like, it's legendary on this channel, man. Greatness. Goatness. That's what we doing, man. Episode 87. We already here, man. Episode 87, greatness. No time for slacking. Why stop now? But look, the first jersey finna pull out. This dude right here, legendary for real. A big, one of the biggest pieces in New York Knicks history. New York Knickerbocker history. And the first jersey finna pull out, this dude right here, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Bam! Yeah. Y'all see it right here, man. Yep. No other than this dude right here. Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Come on, man. What y'all know about this dude right here, man? Walt Frazier, man. AKA Clyde Frazier, man. Hardwood Classic. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. Yep. Walt Frazier, man. The real deal. Mitchell and Ness, man. Stop playing. Walt Frazier, man. AKA Clyde Frazier. I'm gonna tell y'all how he got the name Clyde Frazier. Clyde ain't his real name. I'm gonna speak on how he got the name Clyde though. Cause some people they be like, his name Walt Frazier or Clyde Frazier? His name Walt Frazier. Clyde is his nickname. And I know Clyde is a real name of a human being, but Clyde is a nickname to him though. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all how he got that name though. Y'all just bear with your boy, but y'all see it, man. Clyde Frazier, my boy. Talk about old Walt, man.
Authentic. Walt Frazier, New York Knicks. Jersey.
Oh, hold on. Let's get it right. Yep. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Give me a second. All right, y'all. What it do, man? What it do? This your boy with the Walt Frazier jersey. This dude is one of the top 3 most important New York Knicks players of all time, man. Y'all stop playing, man. I'm just saying. New York Knicks, he brought home 2 championships, man. Come on, 2 of them things, man. He brought one in 1970 and 1973. So, yeah, this right here is a New York Knicks championship, NBA championship New York Knicks jersey right here, man. That's what we doing. We bringing home championship. I ain't gonna say we, because like I said, it ain't my team, but I'm just saying that's how they would say it. We bringing home championship. Walt Frazier brought home 2 of them things, man, for the Knicks, man. 1970, 1973, man. One of the greatest, most important Knicks players of all time. And, man, look, man. Y'all know I'm from Georgia. I rep that Georgia hard, man. A lot of y'all don't even know Walt Frazier from Georgia, too. He from Atlanta, Georgia, man. Born and raised, man. March 29th. Stop playing with this guy, man. 1945. Stop playing with this guy. This dude brought a championship, man. He went to Southern Illinois College. Then he got drafted to the Knicks. And after then, man, it was on and popping. Dude was like, be honest, when Walt first got into the league, man, of the NBA, he wasn't really a good rookie. Let's be real with it, man. He wasn't really on and popping rookie. He was like missing shots, making a lot of mistakes. Just wasn't playing right. But what Walt did, tell you what Walt did, man. Walt started down wearing suits. He started, he said, look, if I ain't going to play good, I'm going to dress up good. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll dress up, look in the mirror. He like, okay, I ain't playing good, but I look like $1 million. I ain't playing like $1 million, but I look like $1 million. So after then, man, I think that kind of boosted his confidence. He ended up getting like one of them old school Rolls Royces, and he ended up getting one of these top hats he started wearing. Wasn't nobody wearing it. His teammates, his friends, family members, everybody was laughing at him when he bought this top hat. And everybody like, oh, he looks silly, like that. So, like a week or 2 later, the new Bonnie and Clyde movie came out. And then when they seen that, everybody started watching Bonnie and Clyde. They were like, oh, damn. Clyde looks smooth in this top hat. He ended up having the same top hat that Clyde Frazier was wearing. But since Clyde Frazier already had it on first, you know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, it looked kind of silly on a black man wearing a top hat like that. But when Clyde came out with it in the Bonnie and Clyde movie, it was cool all of a sudden. So when they seen that, then they remembered Walt Frazier was wearing it. That's how he came up with the name Clyde Frazier. They started calling him Clyde because he was wearing them hats like Bonnie and Clyde. Like the Clyde and from Bonnie and Clyde. So that's where the name Clyde Frazier came from. The Bonnie and Clyde movie, the Bonnie and Clyde show, the top hats. They was like saying, oh, he wearing them hats like Bonnie and Clyde, like the Clyde dude. So next time y'all hear Clyde Frazier, that's where it came from, man. I love giving the backstory on how people got their nicknames, man. You got to do your homework, man. I don't just have the jerseys, man. I do the homework too, man. So stop playing with your boy, man. But this dude right here, one of the top 3 greatest New York Knicks players of all time, man. We just got to say it. And dude put in work. He started putting in work. And he became great. He became great, man. And they had the boy Willis Reed and, you know what I'm saying? And them boys like that. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Them boys put in work and the result paid off, man. You know what I'm saying? They had that saying like, you look good, you feel good, you play good. You play good, you get paid good. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no thing. I think like the way he was wearing and he became a celebrity. He came off the when they called his name to come in the game, I'm talking about they would call his name so much, man, they had to tell everybody to calm down. Dude was like really like a celebrity, man. And he wasn't even like really top tier yet. But then as he got better and better, the applause started matching up with the game. And he became greatness, man. He got him 2 championships. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 1987. You know what I'm saying? Clyde Frazier still go to the New York Knicks games and represent. He a broadcaster for them boys, man, and he a diehard Knicks fan, man. Even though he born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. He went to college, Southern Illinois, man. But you did so much for the Knicks, man. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Representing for them boys, man. They love Walt Frazier, man. Every time he walked up and down the city, man, on the strip, man, everybody want to take a picture with him, man. Even like at an old age, man, they call him OG. They love Walt, man. They love old Walt, man. Stop playing with Walt, man. Walt is like a big monument to the city, man, to the state, man. Like, the Mecca basketball is like New York Knicks, man, Rucker Park, you know what I'm saying? All these leagues and stuff, man. Like, and Clyde is a big part of that, man. So y'all gotta tip y'all hat to the dude, man, and Walt Frazier, man. Like, come on, man. And like I said, man, he won in 1975. He won All-Star Game MVP. He was named the NBA 50th and 75th anniversary team. He was on that team, as the top 50 or 75th best player of all time. You know what I'm saying? And he was known for his style of dressing and he was just a cool cat, man. Everybody rock with Walt, man. Shout out to Walt, man. But look, man, that man started, delivering himself to the stadium in style and as you can say, he had that drip. Before we called drip, he had that drip and you'll think like, okay, he got the money, the Rolls Royce, the clothes, being fly. I don't really need nothing. He had all the women, you know what I'm saying? Women with them trying to tape their number to his car while they were driving out to him and the chauffeur, and they love Walt, man. Everybody would like want to be like Walt. All the women want to get with Walt. They just couldn't help it, man. But Walt just had that aura about himself. But look, man, we been show the jersey again. Walt Frazier, man, like one of the top 3 greatest Knicks of all time, man. This is, in my opinion, but get to the point, this episode, it really finna be a no debate, man. Like, these top 3 Knicks of all time, man. Like, you can take this to the grave, man. Like, the top 3 Knicks of all time is in my collection, man. I got other Knicks players, too, that it'll trip you out. Like, how did you get that jersey? Like, I'm talking about crazy stuff. I might have to do a part 2 of this, man. Y'all just stay tuned. But right now, we ain't talking about part 2, man. We ain't talking about segment 2. We talking about segment 1. The top 3 New York Knicks players of all time. But we finna show this jersey a second time. Let's get to it. Walt Frazier, man. AKA Clyde. Clyde, man. We ain't talking about Drexler either, man. Clyde Drexler's real name. Clyde Frazier is not Clyde Frazier's real name. Frazier is his real name, but Clyde ain't. Walt his real name. Like I said, he got the name Clyde for those y'all just tuning in. I don't know why y'all just be tuning in right now. That's crazy. Some weird odd timing. But Clyde got his name. Clyde Frazier got the name Clyde from the movie Bonnie and Clyde. He started wearing them top hats. Everybody laughed at him. A week or 2 later, the Bonnie and Clyde movie came out. Clyde and Bonnie and Clyde movie had the same hat that Walt Frazier been wearing for the longest. All of a sudden, it became cool. So the Bonnie and Clyde movie, the hat Bonnie had, that Clyde had, my bad. Clyde Frazier didn't wear no women hats. The hat that Clyde had from Bonnie and Clyde, they start recognizing like, damn, Clyde Frazier been wearing these hats. We start calling him Clyde from Bonnie and Clyde. So that's how he got the name. So, I had to, like I said, break that down again. This Walt Frazier, Clyde Frazier, whatever you want to call him, just call him Frazier. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he related to Joe. Old Joe Frazier. But look, man, this thing clean too, but I'm talking about this the real deal, all stick, everything. Clyde Frazier jersey, but stop playing. Them New York Knicks, man. He got them boys 2 championships, man. 1970 and 1973, man. Stop playing with this guy, man. There's a big piece to the New York Knicks history, man. This guy right here, man. We're not gonna ever forget this dude, man. Like I said, New York Knicks is not my favorite team. This is not my favorite player. I don't have no. Everybody know my favorite player, Kevin Durant. Everybody know that, and Michael Jordan. Everybody know that, MJ and KD. Everybody know that, KD and MJ. KD my favorite player of all time. MJ is like that guy too. So them two like, but at the same time, we talking about the greatest Knicks though. Clyde got to be there. Clyde Frazier got to be there, man. What we talking about, dude? Come on, man. Yeah. Let this sit up here for a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Can't do nothing but get stronger. But yeah, Clyde Frazier, man, Walt Frazier, one of the coolest, most dopest, like swagged out, dripped out auras ever in NBA history, man. You know, I know Iverson, Allen had the aura and all that, but this was way before then when cats was like really, you know what I'm saying, dressing, man. To me, he set the tone for everybody. Like, you know, you gotta dress cool and you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Clyde Frazier, man. Walt Frazier, man. Yeah, man. Walt Frazier said he used to go to a lot of club spots, Studio 54 and all these spots, man. You know, Studio 54 was a club back in the, you know, the 70s. If you was in New York and you were famous, you was at that spot, man. And Walt Frazier used to go there all the time. You'd run to like all kind of people. Shit. He even said he ran to Donald Trump before. But he said when he ran to Donald Trump, he didn't know who he was. Donald Trump was a big fan of his, but you know, he didn't know who Donald Trump was though. I mean, he wasn't really popular back then like that at the time. So that's what it is though, man. But you know, and we got to learn who Donald Trump is now. If you love him or hate him, I'm gonna let y'all decide that. Just saying, we know who Donald Trump is now. If you love him or hate him, he one of the most popular people of all time now. Like Donald Trump, like that name just solidified. Hate him or love him, it's solidified. Like everybody know who that is. If you love him or hate him, you know what that name represents. That somebody know him, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, Clyde Frazier was that dude at the time, man. Couldn't nobody dispute like he wasn't, man. And on top of that too, he was a fly dress, had all the women. And on top of that, he brought 2 rings to the Knicks, man. To the Mecca of basketball, man. He brought 2 rings after already showing he could be the most flies, the most popular player, you know what I'm saying, the biggest name, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to women, you know what I'm saying, like women loved him. Like he was just that guy. Then he brought 2 championship rings, man. And then, you know, he won the All-Star MVP in 75. I mean, well-deserved career, man. Well-deserved career. Had to give it to him. Dude did his thing. What you want me to say? This Walt Frazier, man. Can't forget him. Top 3 most important New York Knickerbockers of all time. And who y'all think gonna be on segment 2, man? We're doing 3 segments, man. I'm pulling out 3 are the most popular Knicks players of all time. This is, I ain't really doing it in order either. I'm just pulling out the top 3. Y'all can decide who's 1, 2, and 3. But this definitely 3. If y'all know y'all Knicks history, it got to be these 3 players. Even though y'all only seen 1 segment, 1 jersey, but hey, man, y'all just gotta stay tuned and watch, man. Don't fast forward nothing. Don't do none of that. Watch as we go through the journey of these jerseys, man. The journey of these jerseys. Yeah, so, yeah, man. But I had to pull out the Clyde Frazier, Walt Frazier, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, he's a sport broadcast analyst for the New York Knicks. Madison Square Garden. And like I said, man, shout out to the Knicks fans, too. Cause they endured so much, man. Like Michael Jordan dropping that double nickel on the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, and Reggie Miller coming up here clutch shots the throne the Knicks. Reggie Miller don't hurt they heart so many times. Scottie Pippen dunking on Ewing, and Scottie Pippen getting into it with Spike Lee on the sidelines, and Patrick Ewing missing that little hook finger roll that cost them a chance to to do some big things, man. So they had a lot of heartbreak, man. A lot of heartbreak. So matter of fact, I think Patrick Ewing, not even just to do big things though, he missed that finger roll that cost him a chance to go to the finals. So yeah, man, it's one of them things, dog. You know what I'm saying? So we celebrate what the Knicks, all they had to overcome and what they did overcome, man. They overcame big. So yeah, man, I just want to give Walt Frazier, aka Clyde Frazier, his flowers on what he did and on how much he meant to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So like I said, I got the hat. You know what I'm saying? Got the jersey on, but like I said, I'm just celebrating with the Knicks, man. This is my own little Knicks parade, man. New York Knicks parade, because like I said, I'm not a Knicks fan, but I could do this with any team, man, like this. Like, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Celtics, you know what I'm saying, the Yankees, the Cowboys. I mean, any big franchise, the Patriots. My jersey collection is ridiculous. I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all, man. But it's what it is, though. But this the Pull Out Game podcast, man. Y'all stop playing. I appreciate everybody like, sharing, subscribe, comment, everything. Much love to y'all, man. I rock with y'all, man. But look, this Walt Frazier, Clyde Frazier, all stick everything, New York Knickerbockers championship finals jersey. Well, ain't got the final patch on it, but I don't think they had final patches back in the 70s. I just, I think you just in the finals, and that was it. But the year they went to the finals, it's right here, man. Same year, so we're going to call this the championship finals jersey. You know what it is, man. But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man, for segment 2. I don't know who y'all got for segment 2 as the top 3 most popular New York Knicks players of all time. I don't know. You have to stay tuned, man. If it get hot up in here, man, like Grandma's kitchen. Y'all already know it. Y'all stay tuned, man. Segment 2 on the way.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's going on, man? Segment 2, back as promised. It's your boy Hen checking in, episode 87 to the Pull Out Game podcast, man. The greatest jersey collection on the planet, man. The most wildest, most craziest, most dangerous, most unique. The greatest jersey collection of all time, man. What else can I say, man? And like I said, this episode is predicated towards the Knicks and the top 3 most famous, greatest, most popular Knickerbocker players of all time, man. And like I said, first segment, pulled out that Clyde Frazier jersey. You know what I'm saying? Bought them 2 championships, and you know what I'm saying, was a big pillar in the community, and just well known, and just overall loved through the whole state, man. The whole city, whole state, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere. So yeah, man. Let's talk about Clyde, man. But look, we got a second jersey on the way. Dude, big time too, man. And what's up with the people climbing the Empire State Building, and dude climbed up there with the woman and proposed to her, and they end up going to jail, and it's a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't know, man. Like, one thing though, I tell you this, that's a proposal you never gonna forget. You end up having kids later on, you ain't really gotta even talk about it. You could just like, look, we ain't gotta talk about it, son, or my daughter. We ain't gotta talk about it. Let's just pull it up on YouTube and show you how retarded me and your mama were looking. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, That's something that ain't gonna never be forgotten by the whole world. They can look back and say, man, we did that. That was something crazy. But you know, my thing is this though, man. You do a proposal like that, and I'm just saying, I don't want this to happen, but I'm just saying. You do a proposal that big, right? And then y'all end up getting married. And then like just say like 10 years later, y'all get divorced. You mean to tell me I almost died and slipped off the Empire State Building, almost fell and killed myself over a 10-year marriage? That better last forever, man. You better be like Keith Sweat, man, and make that thing last forever, man. For real, I'm just saying. Better make it last forever, man. Because that's crazy, man. Y'all get divorced and y'all almost die over the proposal. That's wild work, man. Y'all better think about that. When y'all go through rough times and it look like y'all ready to get divorced, y'all should be like, no, you remember we almost died up there? Hell no. Let's work this out. Let's work this out. We almost died for this. No. Y'all gonna have to stay together now. I know they say, you know, to death do you part and all that, so you have to stay together. But now forget that. I know it death do you part. But now it's just like to the, you know, Empire State Building almost made us die. You got to put that on the vows and put that in the wedding proposal, wedding vows too, man. Like, you know, not death do you part, but we almost died over the slipping out the Empire State Building. So we got to be here. Like, no matter what. Sickness and health, Empire State Building, we got to be here, man. Like, for real. So, y'all work that out, man. Y'all go through. Y'all ain't really need no counseling. Just post it up on your wall in your room like, look, we almost died right here. We got to stay together. This how much it was worth it. This how much planning I did into it. This how much we don't risk our lives to have this marriage going. So it got to work, man. There's no other choice now. So yeah, man. When y'all talk to the kids and end up, I don't know, y'all got kids or what, or having kids, whatever, y'all gonna have to tell them that story, man, so they can be like, wow, I know mom and dad ain't going nowhere. They can't. They locked in for life. They locked in for life now, man. But yeah, man. This your boy, Hen, checking in. You already know it, man. Let's get to the second jersey. I just want to talk about that real quick, because that was crazy work. Wow work, man. For real. But yeah, man, the second jersey I'm finna pull out is he did some monumental stuff, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Real monumental. Yes, indeed. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on, okay. But yeah, okay. Like I said, the dude was an underdog. They count him out, didn't believe in him, and he made everybody believe him. So, you know what the vibes is, man. You know what the vibes is. If y'all don't know what the vibes is, y'all finna get to knowing in a few seconds. But the jersey I'm finna pull out, this dude right here, man. Stop playing with this guy. What? Do y'all see who this is right here? Man, look, got the same patch. Right there, they won. Right there. The patch right there, the little sponsorship pad, the Nike. Yeah, this the authentic. This the one that they had too. And on the back, y'all, if y'all NBA head, y'all basketball fan, y'all should know who this is. But for those out there that don't know, man, come on, man. I don't even want to turn around right now, man. But it's this guy right here, man. No other than all still everything Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Marquise Brunson, man. And then, yes, it got the NBA Finals patch, man. This is the NBA Finals jersey. Stop playing, man. This that Jalen Brunson Finals jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? The Finals MVP guy. Come on, man. Finals MVP, man. Yeah, man. Y'all see that, man. The Finals patch, man. This the real deal, man. Yeah. The Brunson joint, man. Stop playing, man. The Jalen Brunson, man. The same patch that they wore right here. Like I said, in the finals and all that, everything, man. Stop playing, man. It's the all-state everything Jalen Brunson, man. What y'all know about that, man? Look at that final patch with the Brunson and 11. Come on, man. All-state everything, too, man. Come on. What? Yeah. Yeah, man. This one of the 3 players that's the most important Knicks player of all time. I'm sorry, he is. What he did, that run he did with the Knicks, man. You just can't beat this, man. It's hard. It's hard to top this, man. You know what I'm saying? Walt got 2 rings, man, but what he brought to the Knicks, man, after they've been in the drought for so long, come on, man. This is a Knicks celebration, man. It's a Knicks celebration, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. All stick everything, man. New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson jersey, NBA Finals jersey, man. What? Talk about Jalen Brunson, man.
Authentic. Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks, NBA Finals jersey.
You know, it's kind of coincidence a little bit that Walt Frazier went to Southern Illinois, and you know Brunson, he's from Illinois. I won't say he's from Chicago, Illinois, but he's from Illinois though. So the 2 people that brought a Knicks championship, that's one of the most popular Knicks players of all time, they both had their share of having a taste of Illinois. Walt Frazier went to school in Illinois, and Brunson grew up in Illinois. He from there. So, yeah, man, Illinois got them was a big part of the Knicks championship, man. And I know one thing about Illinois, Chicago Bulls, they were giving them boys hell to Knicks. So, yeah, man, that's one part of Illinois that the Knicks don't want to talk about. The Chicago Bulls, man, in the 90s, man. But yeah, man, Jalen Brunson, man, like I said, man, I remember, you know, he won 2 NCAA championship for Villanova and 2018 National Player of the Year at Villanova, man. He was drafted 33rd overall by the Dallas Mavericks, man. You know what I'm saying? And he joined the Knicks in 2022. So, yeah, 2022. So, yeah, man, I remember too, man, Jalen Brunson, when he with the Mavericks too, he was in the backcourt with him and Luka Doncic, man. Like, that's crazy, man, to think that they both had them players and Dallas let them go, man, for whatever reason, let them go. They didn't believe in Jalen Brunson to pay him enough, so they let him go to the Knicks. And slowly but surely, they were building and building and building. And, man, the boy ended up winning the ring, man. They end up winning the ring. Like, that's crazy work, dude. Like, that's crazy work. So, I just got to tip my hat to Brunson and all them boys, man. Carl Anthony Townsend and you know what I'm saying, Marquis Bridges and all them boys, man. Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, man. All them boys, man. Them boys, McBride, all them boys, man. They played a big part, man. But, you know, like I said, during that run, man, they played the Hawks. They lost 2 games with the Hawks. So I'm thinking, like, I don't think the Knicks going to do nothing this year. Like, they struggling with the Hawks. Then they turned on the switch. Like I said, man, then they got them. They ran through Philadelphia. Then they ran through Cleveland. Man, they ended up going to the finals, man. And, man, it was on after that, man. They played them Spurs. And it crazy too, man, because they had ended up beating the Spurs in the in-season tournament. And then they ended up beating the Spurs again in the finals. And then the Knicks had beat the Spurs. But no, the Knicks lost to the Spurs in the 1994 finals. So, yeah, I remember that too. So, yeah, man, they had that run in with the Spurs, man. Every time they get to a championship, seem like recently they run into the Spurs a lot. So, yeah, man, but Brunson, man, he went to high school, Illinois, and then he ended up going to Villanova. You know what I'm saying? In that area. And like I said, man, he got drafted to Dallas. Dallas didn't believe in him. He went to the Knicks. And when he went to the Knicks, man, he was balling in. He was balling with Dallas. But they just didn't want to pay him like that. They didn't believe in him. They didn't think he was going to be the player that he became, man. But, you know, everywhere that Brunson went, he won a championship. High school, college, like pros. He's a winner all the way around, man. Like then he got 2 in Villanova in college, man. So he been a champion his whole life, man. And his dad, Rick Brunson, was on the finals team in '94 when they lost. So his dad is a big Knicks fan, Knicks head. So, but this right here, man, he one of the top 3 most popular, greatest, most important Knicks of all time. Jalen Marquise Brunson, man. Y'all stop playing with this guy, man. I mean, this dude came up so clutch doing a run of playing against Cleveland, Philadelphia, the Hawks. He was their leader. It wasn't even no debate who the leader was, who the captain was. He was like the Derek Jeter of the team, but still the best player on the team too. You know, at times Derek Jeter for the Yankees, hands down one of the most popular Knicks players of all time, one of the greatest Knicks of all, popular Yankees of all time, Derek Jeter. My bad, but he wasn't always the greatest Yankee of all time. You you had Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Wade Boggs. The Yankees were so stacked, you could have a better player on any given night. But at the same time, it wasn't no debate who the captain was every night. It was Derek Jeter. Just like Jalen Brunson. He was the leader. He was the captain every night. And some night he wasn't the best player. You know what I'm saying? Some night it might be Carl Anthony Townsend. It might be OG Anunoby. I forgot about him too. OG Anunoby. Might be him some nights. But at the same time, Brunson was always the leader. Was always the captain. Just like Derek Jeter. He had the Derek Jeter role. Derek Jeter was the most important Yankee of all time. Derek Jeter, hands down, the most important. Just like Jalen Brunson. He might not have been the best player playing that night every night. But he was the captain. He was a great leader. Both of them kind of remind me of each other as far as leadership. So they both had the light skin, aura, and they were just winners, man. They were winners. We ain't got to get in what Derek Jeter did as a winner, with the Yankees. So, I don't pull out Derek Jeter jersey. Y'all stay tuned. Might pull out high school. I might pull out his, I don't know. I might pull out a high school jersey or something. I don't know. Y'all just got to stay tuned. But right now, we talking about Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Brunson was slept on. Even Stephen A. Smith said he slept on him. He had to admit that to his face. He had to apologize to his face. I don't think he had to apologize. Stephen A. Smith, at the end of the day, you going on what you were saying at the moment. None of us knew that Jalen Brunson, except probably Jalen Brunson, because he was working out in the gym and he believed in himself, but nobody really believed Jalen Brunson was going to do what he did. So if I was Stephen A., I really wouldn't apologize because you was only going off and basing off everything what you were seeing in front of you. And, ain't like you can say he was this and that, and he wasn't at the moment. You going by what you're seeing at the moment. So I would have said that to Jalen Brunson, though. Like, it ain't nothing personal, nothing. I'm just going by or going off what I'm seeing at the moment. And that's all I was seeing. Then as you got better, I started seeing that greatness. So, but he became like so clutch, man, and like the comeback game. I know the Cleveland Cavaliers, they played against them, you know what I'm saying, in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. It was crazy how they did that comeback. I think they were down with like 29 or something like that. And Jalen Brunson was like hitting the most crazy clutch shots. Don't get me wrong, OG Anunoby was doing their thing. And you know what I'm saying? You had Bridges was playing defense, Hart was playing defense, knocking down shots here and there. But man, I'll tell you, Brunson was the engine of that team, man. He one of the most clutch players of all time, like for real, like especially when it comes to the playoffs, man, when nobody denying him, man, like no matter what. And Brunson ain't even that tall, but Stephen A., the media, like other people in the media, everybody was doubting him, and I'm telling you, dog, he just showed and proved, man. He excelled and did it well. Yeah, man, but look, man, got to give a shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. When nobody else believed, and the Hawks had 2 games on them in the playoffs, and Jalen Brunson, pulled them to the side like, hey, we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. And that's what they did, man. And as y'all can see, Jalen Brunson got that finals patch. on his jersey. He brought them to the promised land, and he made a promise, man. They won that thing, man. They won. So, shout out to Jalen Brunson, Jalen Marquise Brunson, another important Knick out of my top 3 popular most Knicks of all time. But look, man, we got to show the jersey again, man. Second time around, you know the vibe. The Jalen Brunson, man. But look, I want to say something real quick, man. Jalen Brunson is an example of never to give up, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really believe in him much in high school. He excelled. He won the championship in Villanova. You know, he had Josh Hart and Bridges there, and you know they did their thing like a Villanova thing. Brought the squad there. But at the same time, though, man, Villanova won as a team. And, you know, he won the National Player of the Year and all that, 2018, but it was still a lot of doubts, though, man. A lot of doubts, man. Stephen A. one of the biggest sports heads in the media, and he really didn't believe in him. A lot of other people didn't believe in him. But no matter what they thought, it didn't matter what they thought. It only mattered what Jalen Brunson thought. Because Jalen Brunson didn't put that work in, didn't believe, then they would have been right. The media would have been right. But since he didn't believe in what they were believing in, that he wasn't nothing, or he wasn't NBA ready, and he wasn't trying to hear all that, and he believing he was a NBA head already, this what you got right here, man. Hard work, dedication, and believing in yourself, and not worry about what nobody else thinking, man. You know what, man? Like, the hardest thing for somebody to believe in, the easiest thing for somebody to do is to doubt you. And that's just fact. That's life, man. So, I always take that hard road, man, because that hard road always going to pay off, man. Every time. So, man, that's what Jalen Brunson did. And, really now, man, he like, damn near him and Walt Frazier, like, basically like Mr. New York. Like, basically, man, he brought them their rings, and you can't tell the New York Knicks fan base nothing on that Kanye West stuff. The Illinois artist, Kanye West. We just talking about Illinois and all that. Hey, man. Kanye West said, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Like, yeah, man, but you can't tell them boys nothing. You can't tell the Knicks players nothing right now. You can't tell the organization nothing. You can't tell the fan base nothing. Them boys got their nose up in the air. And rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. So, yeah, man. But, Jalen Brunson, all still everything. Got to show the jersey again. Haven't showed the jersey the second time yet. I'm thinking I already did because I've been doing all this talking, but got to show it again. I ain't forgot. I got y'all, man. Shout out to the pullout gang, man. The pullout gang. G-A-N-G, man. The fan base. Or the pullout game. G-A-M-E. Let's get to it. Bet. Jalen Brunson, man. It's Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, my guy. Let's get to it. Y'all know about that, man. Jalen Brunson. Let Jalen Brunson. Yeah. This is a celebration for the Knicks, man. Man, I got my Knicks. I'm telling you, man, my Knicks collection is crazy, man. I'm telling you, like, I might have to do a part 2. But, you know, this right here, the most popular, most famous Knicks of all time, man. Right here, man. And I know Brunson, he a newer cat, but what he did for that organization, how clutch he became during that playoff run, he automatically in top 3, man. I'm sorry. He top 3 already. He top 3, man. He's top 3, man. What he did with the squad he had, don't get me wrong, the squad he had was dope. They had a balance of defense and offense. But Brunson was that spark plug in the engine. They revved up the car, man. They got the car from point A to point B, man, to point C to point D. You know what I'm saying? And all the way down to get the W. Yeah, man. Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Marquise Brunson, man. Y'all ain't even know his middle name. Stop playing, man. Man, been putting up numbers, man. Then he won Finals MVP, man. Yeah. I think he won the in-season tournament cup, too. Did he win the in-season tournament cup? Yeah, man. Dude just did his thing, man. Stop playing with this guy. Yeah, man. Jalen Brunson. Like I said, man, this Jalen Brunson all still everything NBA Finals jersey, man. The Finals jersey. And then, like I said, the Walt Frazier jersey I pulled out in the first segment, that was the final jersey too. That was the year that they won the finals. You know what I'm saying? 1970. They won in 70 and 73. Well, that was the first year they won in 70. And I gave it to you the first time around in 1970, the Walt Frazier finals jersey. 1970, man. Y'all seen it on the Mitchell and Ness tag. What we talking about here, man? So, yeah, man. This, like I said, man, y'all know how I hold it down with the football jersey collection. Crazy. Baseball jersey collection. Crazy. So, you know, sometimes I got to pull out certain jerseys and got to showcase certain things that, you know, that got to be showcased at the moment, man. And so, yeah, this is just a basketball segment, this episode, pulling out for the Knicks. Yeah, like I said, man, for all y'all that football head, baseball head, y'all stay tuned. I got y'all, man. You know, I pull out the jerseys that, you know, people sleep on, but they legendary. And, you know, and I know my baseball to a T. So, I got y'all, man. Don't even worry about nothing, man. Like, don't worry about nothing. But, yeah, man, Jalen Brunson, all still everything, man. The little light-skinned dude from Illinois, they didn't believe in him. For real, all the way. They thought he was good, but never thought he was great. Now he's in the great category. He's one of like the biggest names in basketball category. You can't deny who he is or what he did or what he brings to the game, man. The dude just brings so much, man. And like, you know, as a short player. Don't get me wrong. I think Brunson, he taller than me, but you know, for NBA standards, he's short. So yeah, man, they, you know, a lot of people call him Big Body Brunson. Not cause his height or nothing like that. He just like he's short and you know, he muscular. And he know how to you know, bulldoze his way in the paint. He can do that. He got a nice fadeaway, nice jumper, very clutch. Know what to do. When crunch time come, they will run 30 miles just to hand him the ball, like take us home. Like it's gonna be in Jalen Brunson's hand, man. Only way it's not in Jalen Brunson's hand down the stretch if they triple teaming him or double teaming him. Sometimes he'll get away from the double team or the triple team. You just never know. You like they triple team him a lot, they double team a lot, but he still make the right play, man. So shout out to Jalen Brunson, Jalen Marquise Brunson, big time work, doing his thing. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm proud of them boys, man. And Knicks ain't even my team. But I'm proud of them boys, man. I want them to win a ring. You know, I looked at them like they was kind of like the underdogs when they play. And I'm glad they won, man. And the New York Knicks fan base and the organization, y'all got the right to talk y'all stuff, to celebrate. Because when y'all were losing, y'all was still right there. I love that about y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie. I got to give y'all props on that. Most like franchises that's popular, when they ain't winning, they go somewhere else. They cheer for another team in that city or like another sport. Like, you know, like just say like the Dallas Cowboys ain't, well, I got Dallas Cowboys, I ain't gonna lie, they win, lose, or draw too. They a fan base that win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you might got an organization like a football team, they ain't doing good. And when they ain't doing good, they stop rooting for them and start trying to root for like the baseball team or that city or that state. And you know, but the Knicks fan base don't do that. They stay there, win, lose, or draw. They right there, rain, sleet, or snow. You already know. They gonna stay there. They ain't gonna go. So I mean, I love that about y'all, man. So that's why I know y'all got the right to talk y'all stuff, to talk y'all stizzle, cause y'all didn't go nowhere. Y'all didn't go nowhere, man. So y'all talk y'all stuff, man. Y'all deserve it. Y'all earned it. Talk y'all stuff, man. Do y'all thing, man. Like, for real. I got no problem y'all talk y'all stuff. Cause y'all were there when nobody else was there. You know what I'm saying? When nobody was rooting for them, when they was down and out, they weren't the A seed or they weren't doing good or even they just weren't winning nothing. no matter what seed they was. It was fans right there still cheering them on. Got to show them love, man. And Jalen Brunson brought that back to the city. What Walt Frazier and Willis Reed and all the boys brought back to the city. You know what I'm saying? The Patrick Ewings and all that. Man, you know, you got your Carmelos and Latrell Sprewells and Larry Johnson and Allen Houston. You got all them too, man. Like, but for like a winning culture, man, Jalen Brunson and the boy Cat, they brought it back. They brought it back, man. So you can't sleep on that, man. So like I said, of course you got your Carmelos and all the other players too, but the stuff that these players did for the city, you know, Carmelo and them gave it a good look. Don't get me wrong, I got Carmelo, NBA, New York Knicks jersey, Latrell Sprewell, all them too, Allen Houston. You know, Charles Oakley, he's a big pillar of the community to the New York Knicks success that they had. But man, it's just like another type of level when you talking about the players that I'm bringing out today. You know what I'm saying? But all them player contribution is huge, big, like all of them, man. Big shout to Charles Oakley. I hate the way they doing Charles Oakley in the Madison Square Garden situation, man. I hate the way they doing him. Man, I remember he had got into it and they tried to kick him out. They did kick him out of Madison Square Garden. Him and Dolan not getting along. I heard they got 2 lawsuits against each other. You know, Oakley got a lawsuit against him. Dolan got a lawsuit against Oakley. And so they just forever bumping heads, man. And I'm glad that, you know, Oakley is still appreciated by Knicks players. You know what I'm saying? Because the organization trying to wipe him out and trying to, like, you know, dismember him and like make him not a part of the New York Knicks history, man. Knowing he a big part of it, man. When Patrick Ewing and John Stark, folks were trying to pick on them, who was right there, wasn't letting that go down. Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley, man. Stop playing with them guys, man. So yeah, man, them boys right there, man. Big defensive players, rebound, blocks. You know what I'm saying? Bully ball, bullying the opposition. I mean, what else you want, man? But yeah, you know, that was back in the day, man. All these boys appreciate it, man, for real. But Jalen Brunson, man, in a short period of time, man, I don't know how you did it, my boy. Well, I know how you did it, but it's crazy. It's hard to believe that you did it. In that short period of time, became one of the top 3 most important Knicks players of all time, man. Y'all be honest. I know Knicks fans don't want to hear this, but I'm just being honest. Like, y'all can go in last place every year for the next 10 years and don't even make the playoffs. Jalen Brunson could be on that team every time they don't make the playoffs either. But at the same time, at the same damn time, shout out to Future, he's still going to go down in New York Knicks history, one of the greatest Knicks players ever. Because what he did, man, that one season is so monumental, y'all just don't know, man. Like, you know, what he did for the boys, man. Like, that's crazy work. So, yeah, man, shout out to Jalen Brunson. He did his thing. Like I said, Spike Lee need a ring. Somebody better get Spike Lee a ring, man. Spike Lee better have a ring, man. They better have his name on it. It better have the same type of ring that the Knicks players had. That Brunson get, OG Anunoby, Cat, Josh Hart, all them boys, man. Bridges, all them boys, man. They need to get that man a ring, man. He deserves it, man. Stop playing with this guy, man. Come on, man. For real. But yeah, man. This Jalen Brunson, all stick, everything. And like I said, man, he overcame a lot of the odds, man. So why can't anybody else overcome odds too, man? He's showing and proving that no matter how much somebody counts you out, you can still make it. No matter what nobody say, man. No matter what they think. No matter what they feel about you. No matter nothing, man. No matter what. Don't listen to them, man. It's always what's in your mind, what's in your grasp, your feelings, your thoughts, your skill set. Your God-given ability. It's a talk between you and God, man. It ain't about what these other people think, man. Do how you feel, man. And that's what Jalen Brunson did. And he brought that championship home. Now everybody all on his peanut sack. You know what I'm saying? All up on him. Cause he won now, but a lot of people doubt him. A lot of people, a lot of times people doubt the pullout game. How is that gonna work? How you gonna do that? How you gonna pull that off? We doing pretty good, my boy. We doing pretty good right now. I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah, man, you gotta have that attitude. Just believe in yourself. Don't care what nobody else think. No matter how uncomfortable it feels. Like, damn, they think this about me. They probably think this ain't gonna work. It's kind of embarrassing that they thinking this and that about me. I don't think it's gonna work. This is embarrassing to even keep doing it because they don't think it's gonna work. Who the hell they supposed to be? Nobody. I don't care about none of that. Jalen Brunson didn't care about none of that. Walt Frazier didn't care about none of that. Hey, man, it's winners over here, man. This is a winning episode, man. Everywhere, every Pullout Game podcast episode is a winner. But, you know, we talking about the Knicks, man, what they all had to overcome, man. Jalen Brunson, man. Y'all hold that thing down. We talking about number winners over here, man. And like I said, we talking about the top 3 most important Knicks players of all time. Stop playing with this guy. Y'all hold it down, man. Segment 3 on the way. Choo.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's going on? What it do, y'all? This segment 3 to the Pullout Game podcast, man. Episode 87, man. Stop playing. Look, man. This episode is about the top 3 most famous, greatest New York Knicks players of all time. The most important players to that organization. In my opinion, I think damn near facts, man. If you really break it down. The 2 is like undeniable. And since we doing that, the top 3 famous players in Knicks history in the organization, I had no choice but to pull out a jersey that I already pulled out before. I had to because he fit the criteria, man, of what we talking about. So he had to be in this conversation. And like I said, man, I think y'all kind of know who I'm talking about. Just off the fact that I done pulled out 2 New York Knicks players, and the third one is one player a lot of people like, I ain't seen his name. And one of the popular, most famous Knicks players of all time. Y'all kind of know who the third one is, man. I usually have y'all in suspense. Y'all be like, wonder who I'm going to pull out next. Some of y'all still don't know. But a lot of y'all know since the criteria of the show and the jersey that I pulled out and jersey I haven't pulled out yet. Y'all kind of know who it is, man. And like, it wouldn't be that type of episode if I didn't have this player on the show. But it's episode. So we finna get to it without further ado. It's kind of like a recap segment, really, because his jersey been on here before, but I should have pulled out this player. I should have pulled out like his high school jersey, college jersey, just to throw y'all off. But we doing strictly New York Knickerbockers today, man. Strictly Knicks. So I had to pull it out again, man. But this player, y'all probably gonna see. Y'all not no problem about it. Y'all gonna see his high school, college jersey, all that too. But like I said, we strictly talking about the Knicks. This is a Knicks episode. This is a Knicks celebration. After all what they endured, just heartache and pain of not winning all them years and finally, reaching the promised land again, thanks to Jalen Brunson. So, but yeah, man, we reminiscing. To me, I'm finna say the rest of it, but we finna get to it. I'm finna speak on what I was finna say. But let me get to the jersey, man. The jersey I'm finna pull out this dude right here, man. I'm just going to say it. To me, my opinion, he haven't won no rings with the Knicks. Crazy it sound to me, though, he's still the most popular Knick of all time. The most important Knick of all time. He didn't win no ring. Y'all kind of know what I'm talking about. You already know who it is, but let's get to it anyway. His name got to be shown on here. Got to be showcased. All still everything. This guy right here. Man, y'all knew what was coming, man. Y'all knew who was next in line, man. Come on, man. I pulled this jersey out before, man. A Patrick Ewing, All-State, everything, New York Knicks jersey. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah, man. Patrick Ewing joint, man. Come on, man. All-State, everything. Yeah, man. Patrick Ewing, man. Stop playing with old Pat, man. Yeah, man. What y'all know about that, man? Like I said, man, to me, this is the most important Nick, the most popular Nick of all time. To me, man. Patrick Ewing, man. It got to be Patrick Ewing, man. Patrick Ewing was everywhere, man. Come on, man. Yeah, shout out to Patrick Ewing, man. The boy did his thing.
Authentic. Patrick Ewing, New York Knicks jersey.
Look, man, this is a recap. Basically, Patrick Ewing had to be in here in that conversation because the top 3 Knicks of all time. And when I did pull out the Patrick Ewing a while back, I never would have thought that they were going to end up winning the ring like way later on. So, a lot of folks have been asking me about the episode. And I was thinking about doing it too. When the Knicks was in the final with Jalen Brunson and then I was like, they win. I should do something to commemorate them boys. I should do something to celebrate, what all they been through, man, and just celebrate them boys, man. Like I said, don't get it twisted. The Knicks are not my team. But like I said, since I'm a big-time, authentic jersey sports head, you kind of figured they was in the collection. You know what I'm saying? You kind of figured I had this going. I got a lot of more Knicks jerseys, too, that you won't believe in. And if I do a part 2, that going to be the shock value episode. Y'all will be like, damn, see, these are the players that you expect, like, the top 3. But part 2, if I do one, it might get a little crazy on that one, man. It gonna get. I mean, don't get wrong. This one crazy too, cause these are the legendary winners. Even though Patrick Ewing didn't win a ring, he's still a certified winner, man. Certified winner. Like he ain't got to win a ring, man. He's like one of the most important players in NBA history, and to me, number 1 in New York Knicks history. Like, I'm just saying, just what it is. But and then he won the championship. In 1984, he won a collegiate championship with the Georgetown Hoyas. Got drafted in 1985, the same year that Spike Lee started getting his season tickets, man, for the Knicks. So he came into the Knicks seasonal year-round with Patrick Ewing, man. So, I'm pretty sure they good friends. Did do their thing. I don't know if they went out to eat or nothing like that. I don't know, but yeah. Spike Lee got his season ticket in 85. Patrick Ewing got drafted in 85. So what we talking about here, man? And to me, Spike Lee deserve a ring. The 2 people that didn't play to earn the ring with Brunson and OG Anunoby and all them boys, the 2 people that didn't play but still earn a ring to deserve a ring to me is Spike Lee and Patrick Ewing, man. Patrick Ewing, get that man a ring, man. Patrick Ewing been there. He missed that little floater in the lane. And it bounced out. That would have that would have earned them a chance to go to the finals that one year. And the year they did go to the finals, Patrick Ewing hurt his leg and he was out. That one year that they made it to the final, that he made it to the final, he didn't even get to play in it. That was in 99. So yeah, man, a lot of hard, tough break for the Knicks and Patrick Ewing, man. So he deserved to be there. He one of their best scorers, best defenders. He put in so much work, man. And Patrick Ewing was on Space Jam with Jordan. Charles Barkley and them boys, Muggsy Bogues, Larry Bird, all them boys, man. So Patrick Ewing, even though he went to rival and went to war with Michael Jordan, they still good friends, man. Patrick Ewing got older, man, and I'm glad he still was alive to see Brunson and the Knicks and the boys get their ring, man. And Patrick Ewing deserve a ring. Give that man a ring. Give Spike Lee a ring, man. And I ain't talking about a phone call. Give that man a championship ring. Stop playing, man. But yeah, man, I just want to pull this Patrick Ewing out again, man. To me, you got Walt Clyde Frazier, Jalen Brunson, and Patrick Ewing. To me, is the top 3 most important Knicks players of all time in New York Knicks history. So yeah, I had to pull this jersey out, man. This the pull-out game. You never know what jersey you're going to see, what player you're going to get. You know, so you just got to stay tuned, man. But I got to show the jersey again. Even though, like I said, this been on here before. This like a bonus jersey, like a recap jersey. Had to show it again. He meet the criteria of the top 3 most famous, most important Knicks players of all time. And you ask me, these are the 3 greatest, best 3 Knicks players of all time too. But you know, everybody got their opinion. You know what it is. You know, people might say Carmelo or you know, got Stephon Marbury and all these players, man. You know, hell, shout out to Nate Robinson, man. You know, all of them, man. Everybody. But yeah, man, I gotta show the jersey again, man. This New York Knicks finest, one of the greatest New York Knicks players to ever do it, man. Stop playing, man. Yeah, man. Man, who y'all favorite Knicks player, man? Who y'all got? Who y'all liking? Come on, man. Patrick Ewing, all still everything. Stop playing with this guy, man. This Patrick Ewing, all still everything. What else you want me to say, man? The 3 greatest Knicks players of all time. Like, for real. And Jalen Brunson won that 1 ring. You know, he win some more. He might be a recap on his jersey. You know, pull out his jersey again. You know, you just never know, man. There could be a lot of jerseys that was on here before. You'll see them on here again, man. You know, that definitely don't mean at all I ran out of jerseys. I'm trying to re-show jersey. It just, you know, I just feel because a jersey gets showed, that don't mean it shouldn't get showed no more. It shouldn't be on here no more. That don't mean that. Like, if it's on here, it should be on here again for another reason or another. Or one reason or another, whatever, however you want to say it. But, yeah, man. Yeah, because you see a jersey on here don't mean you're not going to never see it again. So you just never know, man. We showing love, man, to these players, man. It ain't just like we show love one time. We did our job for that player and that's it. Nah, we ain't doing that. We show genuine love to these players, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't put their work in, man. So why only show them one time? You know, you might see that jersey I showed, you might see it again. And then, you know, it might be a player that played on another team. You're going to see him on here again with another team, you know. Maybe another sport. I don't know. But, yeah, man, just had to show love, man. Patrick Ewing, man, he a big figure in New York Knicks history for that organization, man. And if y'all don't think so, y'all definitely don't know basketball. Y'all definitely don't know y'all history, man. To me, this is the biggest Knicks player of all time. Jalen Brunson did his thing. Clyde Frazier did his thing. Willis Reed. You know, I got those players too, man. But, you know, there's a lot of more other players too, man. A lot of y'all don't know Phil Jackson played for the New York Knicks, man. I mean, it get deep, man. It's another player too that I want to say, but I ain't going to say that player name either because y'all don't know. Y'all might see a Phil Jackson jersey. And it might be another jersey on here. Y'all gonna trip when y'all see that. I mean, I'm thinking about it in my head. I can't tell y'all all the jerseys like that, but y'all stay tuned, man. But yeah, man, I just pulled this jersey out, man, for the Knickerbockers, man. Patrick Ewing, man, all still everything, man. Stop playing with this guy, the most popular Knick of all time, Patrick Ewing. Walt Frazier, right there. Jalen Brunson right there too, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Allen Houston, all them boys, man. But yeah, man, I had to pull this jersey out, man, for y'all. I ain't gonna keep it too long. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 87. You know the vibes, man. Stop acting like y'all don't know the vibes, cause it's here. Yeah, man. The best authentic jersey collection on the planet. I appreciate y'all with the you know, the episode I did breaking down the diss tracks that I did, and let y'all know what was going on in my world, man. And at the same time, I gave y'all some extra music with it. Y'all watch the whole video. Y'all got 2 tracks at the end. You know, the diss track that I was breaking down, I had them at the end for bonus music, man. You know, that y'all hear what's cooking up in the studio. But yeah, man, all still everything. Patrick Ewing. Shout out to Patrick Ewing. Had to give him his flowers again. I'm glad, you know, you was here to see them boys get their ring. Get that boy Patrick Ewing a ring, a custom-made commemorative ring. Give Spike Lee a custom-made commemorative ring. Come on, man. They deserve that, man. They been there, man. Patrick Ewing been there in the trenches playing. And Spike Lee been there in the trenches spectating and taking stuff from opposing players and fans. And come on, man. He been there, man. They deserve that, man. But yeah, that Patrick Ewing, all still everything. Hold it down, man. It's like a bonus jersey I had pulled out before. I want to show it to y'all again. New York Knicks celebration. I couldn't make the parade, so I brought the parade to me. Y'all already know it. So yeah, man. Y'all hold that thing down, and y'all stay tuned, man. Episode 88 round the corner, man. Y'all already know it. And I'm out of here, man. Shout out to the New York Knicks winning their championship, man, and bringing their fun back to their city, man, to their state. Yeah, man. I had to represent for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, New York Knicks ain't my team. But like I said, I'm a big authentic, the biggest authentic jersey collector of all time, man. You know what I'm saying? So I had to represent, show love, man. Who else can do that? No other, unlike no other, but the Pull Out Game Podcast, man. Y'all already know it. Y'all hold it down and stay tuned for more, man. And thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, just showing love, man. I thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. And until next time, man. Me and the Pull Out Game Podcast, we out of here, dog.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bummer. Hit you with sticks.